Hey everybody, back in the kitchen now with Christine, the Happy Cookie Lady, and this is a fun recipe for a football game, movie night, road trip, just a basic all-round snack mix that's great to have on hand. And you know, I tell you, do a lot of driving with the kids in the back seat, driving between different activities and things like that. And it's so nice to have this in the car instead of having to hit the gas station to get snacks, which can be expensive.
And you can control what's in it pretty much too.
Really good point. Good point. So this is a fun one. I'm always looking for different versions of this. My husband's a big snacker, so this is great for him too. Basically, it's kind of a spin-off on a Chex Mix type of thing, but it's got some great barbecue flavor.
I love Chex Mix, and I love barbecue, especially when we use Mad Dog and Meryl's barbecue sauce.
I do too. We love it. We love it. So let's get started here.
We got a stick of butter or margarine.
Okay.
You're going to melt that up.
And this is make this, it's going to last for, probably get gobbled up before then, but a good couple of weeks, right?
I'd say a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never lasted longer than that at my house. I couldn't.
So we're melting our margarine or butter, 1 stick of it.
And while you're melting that, I've got 4 cups of the corn checks.
Okay.
Now use your biggest roasting pan. If you have a nice pan that you roast chicken in or something like that, use that. A 9 by 13 is almost too small for this because you're going to be stirring it and you want it to get crispy. I use these in the bakery, so I brought these to save you guys some dishes.
Or use a couple of 9 by 13s.
Yeah.
You basically you don't want them you want them spread out.
Yeah.
Basically.
And if you're doing that, you can always line them with foil to save up on the cleanup.
Exactly.
Time too. Then we have 2 cups of the wheat checks.
Which are actually good for you.
Yes. So there's something in there that's good for you. Then I have 2 cups of the square cheese crackers.
I love those. Can't stop eating
and
those.
I actually got the reduced fat ones.
All right.
So not
good.
too bad. And then 2 cups of the pretzels. Pretzel sticks, or you can use the little knots, the little twisties. 2 cups of those. How's that going?
It looks great.
Okay. To that, we're going to add it's seasoned salt. I think it's a ½ teaspoon.
So your favorite
1 teaspoon seasoned salt.
Your favorite steak seasoning salt, basically.
And then Worcestershire sauce.
Yum.
And then 4 tablespoons of your favorite barbecue sauce. I already told you what mine is.
Yes,
so.
yes.
And to this mixture, we're also going to add 2 cups of either mixed nuts, or to cut the expense down a little bit, you could do dry roasted peanuts. And you could leave the nuts out if your kids and family don't like nuts.
Okay. So we've got, again, the barbecue sauce, steak seasoning sauce, butter, and Worcestershire sauce. I think that's all that we put in there. This is real easy, and melted it down.
I'm just going to drizzle that over here.
And what I like about this is you say it's not too strong of a barbecue flavor, just a nice hint of it.
It's just a nice little, you're like, I like that flavor. What is that? It's not like, oh, geez, overdose on barbecue. Even though I could overdose on barbecue.
And kids love barbecue sauce, or at least mine do. So this is, like you say, something fun, something a little bit different.
Okay, what we're going to do with this is we're going to get it all mixed up good, and then we're going to bake it low and slow. It goes in at 250 for an hour.
Okay.
And every 15 minutes, you're going to give it a good stir to distribute all the sauce and stuff like that on the bottom, because you want to get as much coated as you can.
And take it from me, a person who has burned a big batch of this party mix.
Keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it, and 200 or 250 is the temperature you're looking for.
250.
Do not try and speed up this process, because you'll walk away, take a phone call, or get on Facebook or something like that.
Set a timer.
Yes.
Every 15 minutes.
Yes,
That's what I was doing with these yesterday, because I was out doing other things. So.
And the house smells so good.
Oh, it smelled really good. My husband came in from the garden. It was like, oh.
Yeah. And you know what I love too? I love eating it warm. So, all right, after about an hour, it's done, and then you let it cool, and we've got it cooling over here.
What you're going to do is you're going to spread a couple of sheets of either wax paper or parchment paper out, and spread it out thinly on there to finish cooling.
Okay. You can have a couple handfuls. We'll give you permission to snack on while
it's cooling?
Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the fun part about it. Certainly, you can serve this in a big bowl. You're having a football party, a movie night, or just any kind of party. You can put it in a big Ziploc bag. But I love, as you said, putting it in individual baggies for a road trip or for, after school.
And write their name on it.
Great idea. So you're done when you're done. I like to use an ice cream scoop or a measuring cup. Really makes it easy to get the portions in here. And this is even just for yourself. If you want a little snack mix to take to work, but you don't want to overdo it, this is it. When we're done, we're done.
It's great to keep something like that in your car too, just in case you get stuck somewhere and you think you're going to miss the meal better than hitting the drive-through.
Very, very true. What a fun recipe. So I'm just going to keep scooping here, and wow, this one's a winner. That little hint of barbecue, I think everyone's going to love it. Recipes on our website, fox11online.com. Click on the Living tab and recipes, and it's all right there. Thanks so much, Christine.
You're welcome.